Okay guys, so in this video we are going to learn that how to take input from a user in our Python program. That how can we take the input, like you want to user have done some kind of input and we perform operation based on that input. Okay, so we are going to learn about that in this video. Okay, so for that we need a function called input function. Like if you go to the documentation, uh, here, go to the tutorial, maybe input. You can search here input and click here go. Now this one you can see here input. Okay, click there. Now we go through this one input. Here it is not. uh, Now if you can see here, it is not giving enough information regarding input. So I think I have to walk you through the input. Okay, yeah, here it is. Yeah, maybe. I think we have to forget it. Let me walk you through how to use input. Okay, so let's say we want to use take input from the user. Okay, likewise their name, and greet them with something like if the user enters his name John, then we greet them using hello John or hello John Doe, like such things. Okay, and we can create our bot out there. Okay, so for that we have a function called input. Okay, so we have to take this like name, and if you take the input like this one input, and we say that what's your name question mark and space, and we can also give some kind of things like this one. Okay, and then here it takes the input from our keyboard. Okay, and then we can print that name. So and if you run that, it is saying what's your name, and if you name it as Satyam, yeah, it is printing that name. Okay, so now we can also use our creativity to do something little, like if it got my name, then we can also put another question here, like another question like maybe programming language is equal to input. So we can here concatenate name with some kind of string. Okay, like hello plus name plus which is your favorite language, which is your favorite language. Means hope you're getting that what I am trying to do here. Like hello name, which is, and in name we stored the name of the user, whatever name he has given through his keyboard, and we greet them using concatenation, string concatenation, like hello plus name, which means that name, maybe whatever name he has given, that name, which is your favorite language, means or programming language you can consider. Okay, which is your favorite language. So then whatever inputs he gives, and repeat that, print wow, and we can print that language. Okay, whatever language it gives us, and then we print that. And if you can run that application, what is your name? Let me give my name, Satyam. Hit enter. Hello Satyam, which is your favorite language? If I give you Python and hit enter, it is taking that output. You can see it's Python. Means whatever we store, it's stored in this one. Okay, whatever input we given is stored in this variable. Okay, language. Okay, so, and we can print that language. Okay, so hope you got that how to print your how to take input from the user. Now let me walk you through another one. To use Python as a calculator, let us we want to make an application which takes two number and add them. Okay, so for that, let us do another thing, which is number one is let's say number one is input, enter first number, and two, which is input, enter second number. Okay, and if you try to add it right now, it will be little bit buggy, because let me see you that num1 plus num2, if you do it like that, it will not work. Let me tell you why. If you run that, if you give it a number like 12 and a number like 23, it will show something like this, which is wrong, which is not the actual answer. So for that, we have to typecast it using int. You have to use int and wrap it inside that bracket. Okay, now this input, whatever we give it, which will be in the string, it will convert that into the integer type, and here also it will do the same. And then if it adds the two number and gives us the answer, we run that. That one, let's say 12 and one is 23. Hit enter, it will give us the right answer. Okay, similarly you can also do divide. Okay, if you run that, let's say first number is do the easiest one, like 12, and the number is, let's say 2, it gives us 6. Okay, now it gives us answer in what, float, in decimal. So in case if you want to use that in use only the number in integer part, then we have to use math dot, sorry, we have to import that module, or just do one thing, typecast that int num1 divided by num2, and if you run that, here is 12, 2, 6, decimal is removed. Okay, so till now you got to know that how to take input from the user and how to do operations given by the user. Okay, how to perform all the operations, like whenever we are given input, enter the first number, and whatever input we are given, it is stored in num1, and where we are and when we are entering second number, and with whatever input we are entering, it is stored in the number 2, and if you print that num1 divided by num2, but by default its answer is in decimal, so for to convert it, we have to typecast it into the int. So hope you got my point. um, so so that's it for this video. If you like this video, do hit a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you find this video uh, helpful, then do share it with your friends also. Okay,